Good morning, children, and welcome to all of you in online classes. Dear students, we are discussing the third chapter of Vistas, and the name of chapter is Journey to the End of the Earth. Written by one of the famous Indian writer, Tisani Doshi. Tisani Doshi was born on December 9, 1975 in Madras, presently Chennai, or she worked as a poet, as a writer, and as a journalist in different renowned newspapers. I have also told you that she worked as a dancer also. Dear students, she has written this lesson, Journey to the End of the Earth, to describe the real situation of our earth, that how the people are making justice with our planet earth, how they are misusing the resources of earth. Through this lesson, the writer Tisani Doshi is trying to discuss. Dear students, she further says that if anybody wants to know about the reality of the earth, then he or she must visit to one of the coldest, driest and windiest continents, Antarctica. Dear students, because without visiting this continent, we cannot know the past, present and future of the earth. Dear students, in the previous video, I have told you that she got the chance to visit this coldest continent, Antarctica, or she started her journey from Chennai, situated 13.0 degree north of the equator, in one of the famous ship, and the name of the ship was Academic Sokolexy. Dear students, she completed her journey in 100 hours, or she completed journey by car also, by aeroplane also, and by ship also, with more than 50 members. Or finally, when she reached to this coldest continent, Antarctica, so it was an amazing experience. She was completely surprised to see the vastness, to see the whiteness of this continent. And she was thinking that how once India was the part of this continent and connected to this continent. She was thinking about that. Dear students, before 650 million years, one southern supercontinent came into existence, and its name was Gondwana. Presently, it is not in existence. But before 650 million years, this continent was in existence, or due to some climatic change, due to some geographical change, the supercontinent Gondwana, which surrounded Antarctica, it started separating, it started dividing in different countries, and it started shifting in the different parts of our earth. Or finally, dear children, the Antarctica continent, which was once the center and it was surrounded by Gondwana, finally it was shifted to the southern portion of the earth. Once again, one more thing I want to tell you, dear children, that on Gondwana continent, the climatic condition was not like that. The climate was warmer. And till that time, at that time there was not the existence of humans on the earth. It was the age of dinosaurs. And almost 500 million years, this Gondwana supercontinent prospered, thrived, and after that the dinosaur species started extincting from this universe, and at the same time there was a arrival of mammals. To one side there was a extinction of dinosaurs, another side there was a arrival of mammals. There was a huge variety of flora and fauna available on that supercontinent. But due to some geographical change, this supercontinent Gondwana, it started separating, it started breaking, and its different parts, which are in the form of different countries presently, they started shifting in the different parts of the earth. Dear students, and it was an amazing experience of the writer to understand all these things. She got the opportunity to understand about and to see the mountain ranges, and dear children, to know about the granite sheets, to know about the ozone and carbon's evolution and extinction. Writer further says, if we want to know about our past, that how all these things had happened, how our India was attached to Asia, or how that earth crust bent, and how Himalayas was formed. So we have to imagine, we have to make imagination. Dear children, or we have to just think that how the things had happened in the past, because we were not at that time. After reaching on that continent, the writer is suggesting us that we have to make one imagination that how all these changes occurred, and how that supercontinent separated and divided in the different countries and shifted in the different parts of the world. Or in her imagination, she further says, dear children, that suppose India is pushing northward to Asia. Dear children, as the writer told us to imagine that India pushing northward Asia, or due to this strike, here is given that the earth's crust used to bend, or due to bending the earth's crust, we have seen the result is formation of Himalayas. So means Asia and India, they were at the different places, but as India started pushing northward to Asia, and due to that the earth's crust bended, and due to bending the earth's crust, there was a formation of Himalayas, which we are seeing today. In the same way, North America and South America, they were in the different places, but due to some geographical changes, the North America is moving towards the South America, and it finally joins and strikes and joins to the South America. Due to that, a big space is vacant, and due to that, opening of a Drake passage, or which creates a circumpolar current, and it shifted our coldest and driest continent at the southern portion. So this is, we can all imagine only, we have not seen. The writer Tisani Doshi is telling that all these things we can only imagine how all these changes had happened. She further says that as she was from Chennai, or in Chennai she was getting enough opportunity to enjoy sunbathing, enjoy sunbath. But for 2 weeks she spent her time at Antarctica, that coldest and driest and windiest continent. Or how she survived 2 weeks, how she spent her time 2 weeks at that coldest region. One thing is there that writer further says that at this place almost 90% of the ice is collected. There is a severe cold, but in that adverse situation she spent her time there. She spent 2 weeks there. It was very difficult for her, but as she wanted to know and see the miracle of that place, so she spent time there. One more thing she want to discuss, she want to tell, कि living at that place and moving on that continent was just like walking on a big ping pong ball. As in ping pong ball, there is no mark, there is no sign. completely white. In the same way, there also, dear children, there was a complete whiteness. No human markers, as in other parts of earth, in different countries where we people are living. So many hoardings, many human markers are seen. But at that continents, there were no trees, there were no hoardings, there were no buildings. The writer lose all earthly senses living there. She further says that at that continent, driest and coldest continents, there were insects and flies also. And from insects and flies which were very, very small, and from small flies and small insect too, big blue whales were also seen. Or one more thing she wants to tell, that the icebergs, they were as big as countries like Belgium. Dear children, all these things, the icebergs and all the things which were present on that continent at that time, they were increasing the beauty of that place. There was a complete silence. Or that silence was occasionally interrupted by the avalanches, by falling of large masses of ice, or by breaking of glaciers. Only occasionally, only sometimes. Otherwise, there was a complete silence. So visiting that place and observing that place was an amazing experience of the writer. This is all about the second part, second topic of this lesson. Dear students, we discussed today that how or when this Gondwana southern supercontinent existed, how it surrounded the coldest and driest continents of today, Antarctica at that time, how due to geographical changes it was forced to separate into different countries, how India pushed Asia, and due to pushing and due to striking, the earth crust bent, and due to bending the earth crust, how Himalayas was formed. All these things we discussed, or how she survived 2 weeks there, how she has seen the small insects and small flies, from small flies to big whales. All these things we discussed today, dear children. I hope you have understood. Thank you, dear children.